How we doing, motherfuckers? Get up! Thursday morning, 6:30 a.m. Rise and shine, children. Boy, let me tell you something, man. If my 56-year-old ass can get up at 4 o'clock every morning and go to sleep at 8. But if I can get up every morning at 4 a.m., you can have your happy asses up at least by 6. 6-ish. 6:30, somewhere around there so you can get ready for the Doug Rice Show. Welcome. How's everybody doing? All right, so, oh my goodness, I'm ready this morning. I didn't even shave. You know what? I thought about shaving, right? And I'm like, I don't do the pretensive shit. I'm not going to think about shit. Oh, maybe I should. No, fuck that. I'm sorry. It's Thursday. You feel me? Shit! We're over hump day, baby! I took off yesterday. Can you tell? Let's see. Katrina! You ready? Ooh, that's fucking, I'm just fucking. All right. How's everybody doing? Katrina, how you doing? Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. The unshaved Doug Rice. Take it all in. I don't give a fuck. I'm black in America. Okay. I'm watching it. Okay, you want to know? I'll tell you why. You see, like, dude, wow, he's alive today. First, I took yesterday off. I needed it. Thank you. Then I know that the night show, the one I posted, that was a good show. I liked it. And then I said, I need to take in the information. I'm an information junkie. I OD on info daily. Wife has to come in and revive me. Clear! She has to say, I'm drooling, like, side of my, like the multi-screen. It's sad, but effective. Throwing a little internet, little web search, little black news. Oh, and the perfection. And then I deliver it to you at lightning speed. Usually on TikTok, sometimes on YouTube, rarely on Twitter, and almost never on the gram. But you understand what I'm saying. This is the Doug Rice Show. Wake the fuck up! Let me tell you something. If you're asleep past 8, you might not make it. I need you to understand that. Hebrews, get up! Don't sleep in. Not today. Not to motherfucking day. Now I'm looking at it, and I just wanted to know, was it just warm and fuzzies before Putin decided to lose his mind? I mean, was everything just cool and straight and good and whatnot? Because they act like this is the only thing happening on earth. Oh, dear God, get the money to the folks. Oh, get the money to the folks. Get the money to the folks. They need the money, folks. Damn the support. The infused give a damn coming from everywhere. Lord, was there peace and absolutely no conflict on the planet before Europeans started getting killed? I'm just trying to figure this shit out because it seems to have a focus on Europe. I'm just saying, I love everybody, baby. Bring it in. Love you. Right? But they've been fighting in Ethiopia, Sudanese clashes, spillover from the Tigray War, the Sudan. Shit, 100,000 motherfuckers dead. I didn't see that on the evening news. I don't remember the world stopping. Wait, hold on. Aid, probably maybe a few kibbles, a few bits. A slight mention somewhere in the section 2 of the evening news on, KPH, who gives a fuck, Jerkwater Town, Europe. What are we talking? But no, wait a minute though. Putin decides to take in a little air. Buddy, I've never seen news so fucking focused in all my life. My God, I'm starting to know some of these motherfuckers' names. I've seen them twice, 3, 4, 10, 12, 30 times. On the TV, I know Zelensky's name. How do I know Zelensky's name? But I don't know the Ethiopian, Sudanese, and Tigray. How come I don't know them motherfuckers' names? How come they're not in the news? I mean, they're sitting on all the fucking world's value. They're fighting over what you want in Africa. The oil, the diamonds, the gold. Fights, clashes over valuable shit that you will buy at top dollar. I mean, you'll build schools to get the gold. All right? You'll build hospitals to get the diamonds. Right? Conflict occurring over your fucking resources regarding these faces gets no press. Right? But you let a motherfucker slip, fall, running up the stairs trying to escape a few bullets, and suddenly we focused on the evening news globally, worldwide. And guess what? We're not going to take our eyes off that ball until Putin does whatever the fuck he wants to do. I get it, but damn the support, damn the reaction, the speed. $320 million, pow, overnight. Y'all impressive. Dear God. Hey, I think we can just, maybe if we eased up on the whole reparations thing, that might deliver it faster. I don't know. You got your fucking hands out for reps, and motherfuckers ain't even asking. And they're getting money. Motherfuckers, do you understand? I mean, dear God, if they had paid attention to us like that when they released us from their slavery. Oh, good Lord, the support, the money. Oh, it would have been glorious. Black faces. Dear God, no attention, no press, no care, no give a fuck. Certainly interesting how the world stops. My goodness. Well, we'll see how this all shakes out. I mean, we could go to the Yemen war too. I mean, I could. I mean, that's been raging. A lot of folks died. A lot of buildings down there in Yemen. I don't see CNN, MSNBC, Fox. I don't see all these fucking folks running down there with cameras trying to get angles of children suffering and crawling out from fucking building. What's wrong? Is the optics not good enough for you motherfuckers? Oh, that ain't gonna hit close enough to home for you to do nothing. You mean you'll just look and say, damn, that's sad. I dig it, y'all. I dig it. I see what you pay attention to. All right, well, that kind of set me. And then I asked, just for shits and giggles, because we see Putin. Listen, obviously something's wrong with him. Okay. And then I asked how old he was. Do you know he's 69? The simple rule should be this. If you're 65, don't even try to run for office. We don't want your befuddled, old, cancerous fucking ass anywhere near the seat of fucking power while you're on your way out. No. 65 is the cap. Okay? I mean, if you're hitting 80, and you need a 2x4 stuck up your ass to give a press conference while you promise that Russia will never hurt the Iranians again? Oh my, during a goddamn State of the Union address? Joe! What's wrong with you? Joe, you're being held together by duct tape and super glue. I understand. I thought Kamala was going to get up from behind him and jump up and help him. Did you not see the look on her face? She gave it away for a second and she caught herself. I'm like, oh, don't do it. Don't do it. And if you listen to the State of the Union address, all hope is lost, motherfuckers. Did you hear that shit? We're done. Look, pack your shit. Hebrews, pack your gear, motherfuckers. You're traveling. Yeah, we need to come up with some traveling music too, you know? I want to pick somebody cool, you know, somebody we can bump to, hum to as we move through whatever melee is about to commence. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Hebrews family. Look at them. Look at them. Now, wait, okay. So y'all like, Doug, you really in your fucking feelings today. Doug, you're taking in a lot of air. Oh yeah? Let me run something down to you. You know why this war rages? Oh, and it's raging. Oh, it's getting bad. Quietly. And, you know, they're taking Dylan Roof back to court to appeal his death sentence. We're not supposed to notice that shit. You notice right at the point in time, everybody looking over here, they quietly take the dude that went into a church and slaughtered 9 of us. And after they caught him, they took him to Wendy's. Sorry, somebody said McDonald's, but it was Wendy's. The sheriffs did that. After they took him alive. Can you imagine if one of us went into one of their churches? Offed 9 of us. Would we be taken in alive? Would we be taken to, well, no, not Wendy's, but would we be taken to Church's Chicken? No. We'd be taken to the morgue. He's getting an appeal. He's getting oh, you didn't know that, did you? Because you know that news, you know, they're keeping you focused on them poor children over there. You know. But meanwhile, they tiptoeing over to the appeals court, trying to get that injection, you know, or that long seat trounced from Dylan Roof. He's going to the Supreme Court. Folks, I need you to understand, and listen, folks, I don't do no co-hosting bullshit. If any one of you motherfuckers think that you got what it takes to be on the screen with me, you need to get the fuck out of here because you misjudge your own goddamn abilities. You understand? I will light into motherfuckers like yesterday's lunch, and I am not nice. The fuck you want to come on this screen with me? You want some mental damage? What the fuck's wrong with you? You need some kind of goddamned abuse? The fuck? Does it look like I need help? You get the fucking urge to want to duet me or whatever the fuck you want to do, get the fuck out. Stay in your goddamn lane and in your motherfucking place. Now, as I was saying, they're trying to sneak Dylan Roof to the Supreme Court, the 6-3 Supreme Court. And I can just imagine the new Supreme Court justice, you know, the female that adopted a few of us, looking at poor Dylan, who's going to get him puppy dog eyes, you know. Shit, I might even feel something for the little terroristic horror brought into this world by monsters. I might even get a if I watch him long enough. I'm only hoping and praying that they clown that murderous bastard back to the death watch. I only hope. But you know it's 50-50. We all know it's 50-50. He gonna get up there and cry a little bit, shed a goddamn tear. Oh, shit. You know the one they accused of messing around with women? He has an ugly cry face. I can just see them comparing. Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh gets to hear about Dylan Roof killing 9 of us. Really? And he's going to make the determination whether or not they put a needle in him. Damn! That close. All right, folks. So, 6:44, 15-minute opening. I liked it. All right. Anyway, you know, so that's what got me a little, you know, the old motherfuckers over 65, they see death staring them in their goddamn face, and suddenly everybody's got to pay a price. Putin's face is getting as large as a face gets when one has brain cancer. What's interesting is the president of the United States said, I don't know, I heard he had brain cancer. I don't know what the fuck is wrong. I was like, whoa, ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? I heard you needed super glue just to hold up your damn left arm or some bullshit. This dude, listen, folks, we're being led down the path of men who are privileged. They've lived a life of privilege. Boy, they see that goddamn casket on the horizon and they get nervous. You know, I guess Putin understands he'll be helpless soon and at the mercy of all those motherfuckers he fucked over. So now, out of madness, desperation, I don't know, you just start a war. But isn't it interesting how he does it? Tell me if you guys think this sounds familiar. He started some shit. The authorities come, they show up. And now he's playing the victim. Who does that? Hey! Wake the fuck up. It's only 6:46. Goddamn, you got the whole day in front of you. You know, you better get it out in front of me because when you step out that fucking house, you better not have a fucking grin on your face. You think something's funny? Do you? Do you? Well, let's see. Let's see. We know what we do. Black news, baby. That's the format. I love the format. The format is so simple. Black news. Fuck whatever else is going on. Chief and primary in that black news is they trying to sneak some dude that killed 9 of us in a church to the Supreme Court to see if they might not put him to death. And the chances are 50-50 that Dylann Roof might get off the death house. That's just tragic. If that boy get away with that shit, if that boy get away, boy, look at here, look at here. And we ain't gonna do a damn thing. Not a damn step to go, I know it. It's no big thing. I called it. That's what I've been doing. I called it. You know, you killed 9 of us and you don't get, you got sentenced to death, but a higher court says, it's only 9 of them. Fuck. It wasn't 10. Threshold. He hasn't met the threshold. Life on your dime. Yeah, he eats, he sleeps, he shits, he farts while you pay for it. Isn't that wonderful? That feel good? That feel good? That feel good? Let me tell you something. The only thing I would ask Hebrews to do if Dylann Roof gets released from the death penalty is to simply get that goddamned grin off your fucking faces. Because now you know ain't a damn thing funny. All right, let's do it. Oh, thank you, Detrina, for your efforts. And of course, Antoine Anderson, who I think is a moderator. If he's not, damn it, I forgot. But can Detrina make it? I don't know if he can. She can make you a moderator. Damn it. Well, she was rushing me. All right, black news. Just blame it on you. Black news. But folks, I do tell you, I don't quote scripture often, but sometimes I look through scripture. And I find a gem, a nugget. And it's at that point I take that scripture and I post it on platforms like Twitter. Because I can't. No, I'm just kidding. I stole a couple of Trina's scripture quotes and posted them on Twitter. I told her I'd do that. Black news. Here we go. Okay, here we go, folks. We know we're going to dive in. We're going to dive right in. You got your Folgers? Folgers, the best boy waking up is Folgers in your cup. They're going to pay for that shit, motherfucker. All right. Opinions. Slap me right in the face. Washington Post. Here we go. Opinions. Anti-black racism is upending easy narratives about the exodus from Ukraine. Boy, do you hear how that just slides off your mouth? Wow! Somebody sat down and said, boy, let me put me together some goddamn headline. Watch this one. Opinions. Anti-black racism is upending easy narratives about the exodus from Ukraine. In other words, they treating brothers and sisters bad trying to escape war in Ukraine. Brothers and sisters are getting left behind. And I mean like left behind like the rapture. Like these clowns talk about the rapture. I'm talking about Ukrainians vanishing in front of brothers right on the train platform like the rapture took these up. You know, here's what's fucked up. They're still there. Yeah, they're still there. Yes, they are still there. And these are students. It says Ukraine has been a key destination for African students for decades. Decades. And in an instant, Ukrainians are like, fuck that shit, I'm gone. Well, what about me? I need to leave as well. May I get on the train? No, you can't get on the train. I'm going somewhere and you can come. But we have lived together for 20 years together, right? You and me and we and us and we and no. Now my life is in danger. My wife, my child, all of the things. I've known you for 10 years. We go to school together. Our children go to school together. May I not get on the train? I even learned your language. No. Good luck. Now I wonder if they're still grinning. I just want you to imagine the desperation. I need you to just envision the betrayal, the anger, the rage, the fear, your children, your wife, and you've kept these beings safe for years. You had no problem. You go to work, come home. And you go to work, come home. I go to work, come home. I go to work. Year after year. Hello, good morning, hello. War breaks out. Fuck you. Excuse me? You didn't hear me? Choot choot. All of that. That's how fast it is. You still think we all just belong together in one big conglomeration of Babylonish nonsense? You think that because at the drop of a fucking hat, motherfuckers tribe up. Pow! Just like that, man. Forget they even knew you, partner. What is you talking about? What? See, and then you sit there and listen to me and you go, Doug, you're just horrible. Am I really? The Africans in Ukraine would probably be agreeing with me right now if they could get internet. Good morning. Get your fucking Folgers. All right. Okay. Oh, I love this shit. Gee, let me take a sip. Well, shall we go to the next one? I think we shall. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be good. I'm Doug Rice, by the way. A white man got probation for voting fraud. A black woman faced 6 years in prison for an error. Same circumstances. You've heard the story. You've heard the story. Sister trying to vote, trying to do her thing. I told y'all not to vote. See, even trying to vote under the wrong circumstances and you will go to jail. But these clowns that took their dead wives' information and registered and voted, you know what they got? Probation. Probation. Slap on the wrist, probation. 4 of them, I believe. I did a video about it. I posted it on TikTok. Sister tried to vote legally. They approved it, and then they said, after she approved it through her probation officer, they said she was trying to trick the system and gave her sister 6 years. And you still got that goddamned grin on your fucking faces. Let me tell you something. Part of the reason I stay indoors is because I don't want to see you grinning. I'll say something. I'm an asshole. I mean, it's not that difficult to justify doing what I encourage Hebrews to goddamn do. How'd you get here? You want to know how you got here? They're showing you how you got here. Origins. That's all I'm saying. It plays a part in what's happening to us to this very fucking day. I cannot believe the Hebrews are complaining about the redistricting of Georgia in an effort to squash their voting power, and they're up in arms like they've discovered gold. What the fuck did you think was going to happen when you showed control over the country you were destined to be a slave in? Are you out of your mind? Here's what they're thinking. The prisoners are trying to overtake the prison. And that cannot happen. Have you lost your mind? You think you're on equal footing in your vote counts? I kid you not, folks. The adjustment has been made. You'll see in midterms. You think you're mad now? You want to vote? You want to vote? Okay. You'll see how easy they've made it for Negroes to vote in this country. And I encourage each and every Hebrew to run like the wind from anyone who encourages you to betray the kingdom of God by casting your vote. Are you out of your fucking mind? Anyway, gave the woman 6 years. Gave the guys who did it like intentionally. One of these guys, like, he did voting fraud to prove that voting fraud existed, to overturn, and no time. Wrist slap, no time, probation. This woman, like, filled out forms, signed it, her probation officer's looking over while she's signing the forms, turned it in, gets approved, somebody catches it. You trying to fool us. Give this chick 6 years. Probation was like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, you were right there. I don't know what to tell you. 6 years. I think they overturned it, but I don't care. All right. Black woman leaders urge swift confirmation of Ketanji Brown Jackson to Supreme Court in a new ad. And who the fuck is you advertising to? What is you doing? Let me understand this. I need to understand this. $1 million ad campaign urging what? Listen to me, folks. There's a handful of motherfuckers that are going to make this choice. You advertising on TV that this woman be confirmed will not even move the needle. I don't even understand what is the objective? Do you actually think that they're not going to scathe this Hebrew queen? They've already started. Boy, listen, it's going to be ugly. Are you kidding me? Okay. Doc, you're tripping. Am I really? So here's what she's trying to do, right? She's just trying to go sit on the Supreme Court next to him. Black woman, deserves to be there, most qualified, I'm sure. I don't give a fuck, qualified, not qualified. I don't care. I'd rather see, like, Missy Elliott. I'd rather see, somebody, look, what up? Somebody shake shit up. Bumping from her office. If it's worth it, then excuse me, can you turn that down? What? Man, you don't get the fuck out of my office. Shake things up. But it's her. She's qualified. But let me tell you something. She's just trying to sit next to him in a court. Remember when they tried to sit little 8, 9, 10-year-old schoolgirls next to them in a classroom? Do you remember their reaction? Now, that same representation, that schoolgirl, trying to sit in the highest court in the land, Do you know what these motherfuckers is about to do to this woman? They spit on the schoolgirl. And don't you ever forget that they did that shit. Do you hear me? The one thing they don't want you to watch is the impactful scene of grown-ass motherfuckers hollering expletives at a child, spitting at this child, as she attempts the ominous task, the dangerous task of trying to sit in one of their goddamned schools. Oh, they want you to forget that. They want you to forget that those people had children. They want you to forget that those same screaming, violent, racist, right-wing white nationalists that were impeding the very progress that has now trapped us within the confines of their psyche. Those individuals are still here. They've grown, they've had children, they walk amongst us, and they act as if they did not do what they did. And now, one of us wants to sit amongst them. And you think this is going to go smoothly? You haven't even begun to hear the insults. I'm sure Ted Cruz is in his feelings. Now, I've said this before. Ted Cruz is leading the way against Ketanji Brown Jackson. Okay? Now, here's the reason why. You know, Ketanji is taking the seat of the judge she clerked for. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that sweet? That's so touching. Sure, it'll be mentioned. And as we know, or when we don't know, Ted Cruz was a clerk in the United States Supreme Court. And of course, that appointment to the Supreme Court as a Supreme Court justice being a lifetime, forever position that Ted Cruz will never see. And, you know, it kind of irks him that this black woman has been elevated to the Supreme Court of the United States from the very position that he held. Damn, does it hurt, Ted? Does it hurt? I know it hurts, bro. I know you and your feelings about that, baby. You know. But you know, the first thing you need to deal with is Trump talking about your wife. I mean that, bro. You know, he a free dude now, and he ain't that popular. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know, it would increase your stock if you dealt with that. You know, you need to bring your wife with you, partner. You feel me? Right over to this motherfucker, right? You need to stand your woman right there. And you need to check this motherfucker from one side of his body all the way to the next. It might take a minute. Now, if you did that, she might look at you different. Oh, you're more concerned about Ketanji getting the Supreme Court seat that you simply, narrowly, and most certainly will forever miss. God, I hope he sees this. Okay, Doug Rice still going. All right. 7:03 in the morning. In response to white Chicagoans mocking the first black fire crew in 1872, they wanted to prove themselves as good, if not better. What the fuck was that? That just smacked me, that headline. What was that? What are you talking about? So they mocked the first black fire crew and they mocked them? Is that all they did? Wow! Whoa! I bet them brothers breathed a heavy sigh of relief. Hey, bro, they just mocking us. Oh, I thought they was coming to get. No, they just mocked us. We good. We can go to sleep. You clowns. They mocked them. They mocked him. When they were done mocking him, the brothers went into the firehouse and cried together out of gratitude that they weren't burned alive inside the firehouse. How dare you? This is why I don't want them to reach back into yesteryear and celebrate our struggle. Oh, they mocked us, did they? See, that wasn't mocking us. What they were doing, they were going to murder us. But you know, Chicago, you know, and then they walked away, and the brothers was like, yeah, right, really? Was it fun times? Do they understand what living amongst them in 1872 was like for Negroes? It was like, what do you think we were doing? Avoiding death at every turn. Trying to get a fair shake, a near impossible goddamn task, and just surviving. And now they hold what we did, the embattlement of survival in circumstances far more severe than the ones we face today. And they hold it up as a beacon for who to look at. Who are they holding this up? Who is it that is getting the warm and fuzzies about our struggle? Because it sure as fuck ain't me. You know, I ain't look at 12 Years a Slave and thought, oh, gripping performance. I didn't fucking do that. I got through 12 minutes of 12 Years a Slave and shut that fucking shit off because I knew I was going to be, you know, in my feelings walking amongst motherfuckers. So, no. No, I didn't look at the Underground Railroad. No, I didn't seek out that cinematic, you know, monstrosity. Celebration, a reflection, actually. It's just fucking, it's asinine and it's disingenuous. It really is. You know, I sneer at this shit. Giving us awards for what we did in World War II. You know, it just makes me, I just want to spit on that shit. I do, because you give us awards for what we did in World War II, and then you put Dylann Roof in front of the Supreme Court to get him off the death sentence for killing 9 of us. Or you give another one 10 years for asphyxiating one of us for 9 minutes on tape with 30 witnesses. All that dude doing is writing his memoir. You know, you actually have Confederate museums in Mississippi that black people work at who complain about the treatment and language that she hears while employed at the Confederacy Museum of Mississippi. Will someone get me a towel? I mean, have we had enough? Have you not had enough? What the fuck? What in all the fuck are we doing? I'll tell you what we're doing. We're drinking the goddamn Kool-Aid. We're guzzling it. The denial, the lie, the pretense, the bullshit. We're just taking it. You know what? Put that motherfucker down and go throw up. You'll feel better. Lord, I don't give a fuck about the first black anything in this country. Save those celebrations. All right, let's continue. All right, black and brown refugees are once again being turned away in Europe amid Ukrainian migrant crisis. And, you just don't know now, in your motherfucking face. And do you know what we're going to do? We're going to forget it ever happened. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're looking at it right now. And you know what they want to do? They want you to support and give to the Ukrainians who are suffering, those same Ukrainians who are turning away folks in Europe. And I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out. At what point do you say, you know, this shit's kind of fucked up? Maybe we should bring it in. No? Well, they're about to start World War III. So my suggestion that Hebrews bring it in might be appropriate at this moment. Do you think What do you think? The cascading effects of what is over there will not reach our shores? Motherfuckers, please listen to me. I know that you're going to work. I know! Hey, Bob. Hey. But what's happening right in front of us? What are they setting the stage for? Exactly. And do you think that Bob is going to help you when it counts? I'm trying to tell you something. All right. We're very concerned. Black voters fear changes to Georgia voting laws. Let me drink some Folgers. Fuck it. What's it going to take? I mean, what's it going to take? Eventually, they're just going to tell you, black people can't vote. Now, we're done. Too much power, you're changing shit, and we're not going to have it. Done. Then everybody will go, oh, okay. And I'll be like, yes, truth. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Just come clean with it, right? You know, hey, lift everybody up, but only so much. And if it goes beyond what we're able to bear, we're going to do some shit about that shit. You understand? And you feel that shit right in your motherfucking face. And when you step outside your door, if you sense a smile about to form on your face, you go about your day. I want you to just consider just some of the things that I'm pointing out to you. That's all. That's all. And you know, if you don't think origins matter, ask them about theirs. I mean, if it just doesn't, you know, if we're all just one big happy fucking family, right? I mean, they want us to get over the past, right? We're the only group that doesn't build statues of ourselves. Did you know that? I know that just came out of left field. Yeah, I had a thought about that. Yeah, Hebrews, Negroes, only group that don't know. Anybody that does is emulating the oppressor. I'm telling you that folks that just are averse to statues and, you know, that shit, you don't do that shit. We don't pray to shit. You know, I thought I'd throw that in. How's everybody doing? Wake the fuck up. We're very concerned about them changing. I know you are. The black voice through art. Nice. Okay. Black lady sketch. What? A black lady sketch show. We love making them live, huh? A black lady sketch show. Sky Times open to series regular on Robin. That's a black. You know what? Listen to me, folks. I'm going to just say this pointedly. You know, I love laughing and it's cool, you know, getting along, you know, but, you know, really? Damn. You know, because it just makes motherfuckers think that everything is okay. That's why. You know, it's in there. That's why they go to get comfortable and shit after they've done something fucked up to it. I don't like that shit. So from either ends, we're getting our energy snuffed the fuck out because a motherfucker got nervous. Motherfucker grabbed a fucking gun instead of a taser. Motherfucker sees us somewhere they don't like us to be, but at the same goddamn time, these motherfuckers will pay $300, $400, $1,000 to go see Jay-Z and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or go laugh with Kevin Hart or go fucking look at the movie. That shit just, I don't understand that shit, man. You know? Anyway. Building black wealth matters. Now? Really? Did it matter when they bombed Tulsa? I mean, I'm just asking. I mean, building black wealth matters. Absolutely. It certainly does. But I mean, does it matter when you firebombed any number of communities that were prospering and doing well and actually building? Like, I mean, because what happens is motherfuckers who have small minds and insecurities, they see black wealth accumulate amongst black people, Negroes. And in their mind, they feel some kind of goddamn motherfucking way. And so, in an effort to stave off that insecure fucking feeling, what they do is destroy the possibility of black wealth that shines in front of them like a beacon for others to see. No, they can't have that. So, I don't know. Building black wealth matters. Yes, it does matter. To who? Let's continue. Doug Rice! That's my name. Doug Rice, the one and only. That's what's on YouTube. An open letter to President Biden from a dispirited black voter. Oh my God. You mean you're writing letters to him? You wrote a letter to Biden. You do know he was the author of the 93 crime bill, right? You write letters to him? Right? I feel you. You know, whoever wrote him a letter, that's a youngster. That's a youngster. Yeah. Dispirited, too. He's dispirited. He's dispirited more likely because he voted for Biden, for Senate overturn, all these things. And Biden has given black people Juneteenth. That's about it. And begging for more votes, more of the same, more of the getting nothing. And at the same time, we complain that they're changing the voting laws that prevent us from casting the vote, which inevitably accomplishes nothing for the folks casting the vote. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You're running around in circles. Hebrews, you're running around in circles, man. It's just, and it's sad to see. You're writing letters to the oppressor as if he's going to do something. He's going to put it in the archives and say, isn't that sweet? After somebody reads it to him. You do understand that, right? Joe doesn't know what's going on, man. Joe doesn't know. He doesn't, though. Joe doesn't know what's going on. Listen, I listened to the State of the Union. Listen, that dude don't know what's going on, bro. No, he lost. It's lost. Listen, Hebrews, bring it in. Negroes, let's go. Hurry up. Hurry up. Look who's in charge. Come on. Everybody. Ha! Let's go. Let's go. The kingdom is upon us. No worries. No worries. Everything will be all right. Not from what they doing. Hell no. If everybody cannot see the train wreck these folks are inevitably headed for, I just don't know what to tell you. I mean, if you don't get off this fucking train right now, you're going to be sorry. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because ain't nothing going to be done to help you, to give you hope, except the kingdom. I'm telling you. They're telegraphing what's about to happen by showing you over there. When the shit goes down over here, I only hope Hebrews are somewhere else. Because if the power goes out and the food goes away, who do you think the danger will come from? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Hey! Don't send letters to, he don't give a fuck about you. All right, Black Lady Sketch Show again. A Foster, first black student at University of Alabama, dies. Authrine Lucy Foster, the first black student to enroll at the University of Alabama, died Wednesday at 92 years old. I can imagine the experiences that sister must have had. Good Lord. Alabama? Wow. Whoa! I just can't even imagine. Oh, wow. Near-death experiences, threats. Good Lord. Can you just, listen, folks. The history's the history, dog. The history's the history, man. Good Lord. Can you just the shit she ain't told nobody. Just think about the shit she took to the grave. The experiences that we have in being here should never be forgotten. I don't give a fuck how loud they yell and trying to obscure this particular message. Fuck them. If they take personally what's coming out of my mouth, then by God, I mean them. Good. Get in your fucking feelings. There are too many that look at me and say, hey, Doug, what's happening? I go, hey, what's happening? You know? You know? It's genetic. It has to be. Because we're still dealing with these motherfuckers. You know? We're still dealing with them. They're still here. Tiki torch carrying cowards. You know? It's just, and they show up a reflection of the insecurities that we've had to deal with for centuries. Now culminating in motherfuckers like Donald Trump, chief amongst the insecure. You know, dear God. And what's interesting is, I can see Detrina, the biggest writing that I can see is Detrina just kicking their ass out. Getting the fuck out. Because they can't hold their tongue. You know why? Because they get in their feelings. They hear me talking and they think it applies to them. If it doesn't apply to you, then obviously I'm not talking about you. I don't know anyone in here except my moderators. That's it. Everybody else, you're strangers. And some of you are getting in your fucking feelings about what I'm saying. It's a trip. Obviously, what I'm saying has needed to be said because you're in your goddamned feelings about me saying it. So I'll carry on and you will be gone. Thanks, Katrina. Ah! All right. First black university student. Representative Cori Bush to Biden. You didn't mention saving black lives once in this speech. And what the fuck are you talking about? I swear, I wish Biden would, that would be so refreshing. That kind of honesty, I'd have said, you know what, I respect that, man. That's right, you tell him. I wish Bush called Biden and go, you didn't mention saving black lives once in this speech. And Biden look at him and go, the fuck are you talking about? Why would I do that? What? Don't have a stroke? I wish he'd just deliver it just like that. Why would I do that? Cool. Thanks. I needed that. Appreciate it, dog. That's what Cori need to understand. That's how it is, dog. You don't get that? They're telegraphing. That's how it is. You're left on the train tracks, train station, train platform. That's how it is, dog. What? What? You got a job delivering packages in neighborhoods. You get chased down the street by motherfuckers insecure and scared in their homes. You know, two motherfuckers that were safe inside their house saw a threat outside their window and decided to exit their domicile and run down a stranger based on skin color. That's how it is, dog. The fuck we talking about, man? And some of these motherfuckers, you get in your feelings because I'm sitting there telling brothers and sisters, maybe it's in our best interest to bring it in. Maybe it's in our best interest to just relax a little bit. I mean, who can you actually, let's everybody just take a pause, relax. Let's see what happens. Don't get involved. That's all. I mean, how is that a message that incurs the wrath of the oppressors that come in here wanting to yip yap like fucking, there's another one gone, like fucking chihuahuas nipping at your fucking heels. Little mice on the sidelines trying to be heard on the fucking stage or some shit. What the fuck is their problem? Obviously, we have a problem. Obviously, I'm telling the truth. We got a problem in this country. And I can tell you right now, when the safety comes off, when they get brave and they start drinking, partner, be someplace else, man. Don't go on camping trips with motherfuckers you don't know. Are you out of your goddamned mind? I wish I'd have talked to that brother who decided to go on that camping trip. I'd have told him, don't you go on that camping trip. You got your fucking mind? I mean, you see, the thing is, if we don't keep the history in the minds of our brothers and sisters as they grow up, it's just going to be destined to get repeated by these same motherfuckers that don't want to remember it. Motherfuckers act out, man. Don't act like they don't. They do. And we victims of that shit. And if you say something, you hit too close to home and that truth triggers that nerve they start fucking yapping, I know I'm telling the truth. Because if there was no truth to it, they wouldn't listen, they wouldn't get in their feelings, they'd just go away. Katrina's thumbs would be in much better order, and I wouldn't be threatened with workman's comp. That's right. All right. How black business owners can save a bundle with tax deductions. Somebody might take that to court. I sure hope that doesn't get out. Somebody will take that to the Supreme Court. You know, black farmers were getting aid. The aid earmarked, ready to go. Needed the aid, neglected for years. Equipment, help. Oh, during the Trump years too? Please. Now they get the aid. White farmers have thrown a wrench in the works by a lawsuit to stop the aid earmarked for black farmers. You feeling some kind of way, motherfuckers? Now, keep in mind, farming is a long-term family tradition. It's generational. And farmers know each other. They meet in all these different places. You know, cordial, smile, speak. But how true sentiment comes out in the face of something seen as unfair to you particularly. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, don't tell me how much you want to see us rise and at the moment of assistance begin to get in your goddamned caucastic feelings. You know what I mean? What I mean is the same motherfuckers that are in my face about what I'm saying, those are the disingenuous fucks I'm talking about. The ones that want to get in this conversation, that feel they somehow have something to contribute to black thought, where they don't belong. They don't belong in this conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? And inviting motherfuckers to mind their goddamned business, it's like a trigger. I like that shit. They don't like being told to shut the fuck up and get on. But I tell them all day, because they don't belong in my fucking business. I'm talking to Hebrews. I'm talking to my folks. That's who I've been talking to for well over a year. And those that are triggered by the words that come out of my mouth can go straight to hell. I don't care. You know, and it's high time, long time coming that we've told you these things God awful long time ago. We should, you know what I mean? Now that the chains are off, now that the curse is over, now that our time has been served, we can freely tell motherfuckers to fuck off if you don't like what I'm saying. Good morning. 7:27. Doc Ryan. That's what happens when you take a day off, baby. The voice can keep going. Because, you know, I kind of like to see her kicking motherfuckers out. Look at them. Get the fuck out. You don't like what I'm saying? Go find a Proud Boy meeting. Go find a tiki torch fucking carrying fucking conflagration. You know, shit. You can find a Klan meeting if you look hard enough. Shit, you don't have to sit your ass in front of me and take all this abuse. I know it's hurting you. I know you're hurting your goddamned feelings. You should be, if you are. Blocked, and they keep coming back. Oh, what the fuck's wrong? You okay? Damn, they got that shit all pent up. That's a sad thing when a motherfucker can't mind his business. That's a sad thing when a motherfucker hears something being said they can't stop and they go into a frenzy in being heard and they can't be heard and the motherfucker won't stop and he won't shut up and too goddamned bad. All right. Attorney for black teen in New Jersey mall fight considers civil rights. What do you mean you considering civil rights laws? What are you talking about? What do you mean, bro? I've seen you, man. I'm considering a civil lawsuit. Make some money. Are you? Cool. Get him some money, baby. That's funny. Jenny Joseph wants to fix the black maternal mortality crisis one midwife at a time. Oh, yeah. I like that. Black maternal mortality, oh wow, midwives as opposed to going to the hospital. I like that. I advise all of us to stay out the hospital for any reason. I don't care if you're giving birth. I don't care if you think you're dying. You don't need to go to the hospital. Honestly, I've been hearing nightmares. Oh my goodness. Hospitals, I guess they're like farming, like organ farms or some shit in our communities. The death rate for nominal incidents of pain or whatever, and you go in and you got angina and you come out in a body bag with shit in your body missing. I've heard about what's happening to us. I hear that our body parts are interchangeable. I mean, just one of them, you just died at 92, right? That's right. Sure it is. All right, black and brown communities had highest increases in drug overdose deaths during the pandemic, study says. No shit. You studied that? What the fuck are we doing? Can I ask you guys a question? Are we not old enough to know that we've done these kind of studies before? What is this shit? What is this? They're regurgitating the same known information. And they talk about the highest increases in drug overdose, but they don't talk about how the increases in the availability of those drugs seems to have increased within the pandemic. Motherfuckers see people at home, they want to make more money. What are we talking about? Who's infusing the drugs? Why don't we get that person? No, you feel the story is the highest increases and the death rate. That's the story. The effect for these motherfuckers is the story. Not that little avoidance shit. They love looking at the effect, the struggle. They love looking at the death. They love counting the numbers. They love calculating how things go. But they don't like to peek behind to find the cause. They always seem to avoid that one step in admiring their fucking handiwork. The shit pisses me off. It really does. That's why I say it's all disingenuous. It's all fake. It's all for us to look at. So you smile. Oh, they care. They're looking into the increased drug overdose in our communities. Isn't that sweet? No! It's bullshit. We know. I don't need a study. I need it to stop. I have some suggestions, but they require punishing you. You game or what? No? The fuck out my face then. Jesus. Give me a break. I don't know. All right. Almost 70% of black workers in Southern California who lost their jobs say they were still looking for work a year after the start of the pandemic. A survey of 2,000 black workers in South Carolina found that 45% who faced discrimination in work got let. What the fuck are we, really? Any more reason to bring it in? Any more reason to get the fucking grin off your face? Do I keep, what? And it continues, they act like the stats don't have real life people behind those stats. To me, that's what fucks me up. This is in Business Insider, and they're playing this out. Almost 70% of black workers in Southern California who lost their jobs say they were still looking for work a year after the start of the pandemic. It's a beautiful splash of a headline. It catches the attention. But those stats are fueled by individual attitudes, prejudices, and motherfuckers we got to deal with every day. You know what I mean? And to skew the look, to make it all shiny, so we read the, but not to kind of focus on, those are people doing that. Those are people. Everything that they point out, all this shit, those are people doing that shit. Okay. Black teen handcuffed following Bridgewater brawl. I don't understand why we get treated differently just because of our skin color, quote unquote. So that black teen said that, the mother's not doing her fucking job and teaching that child exactly why. That to me is just That's a travesty. You don't know why. You walk around in this motherfucker every day. You get done that way and you don't know why. Motherfucker, go home. Don't come out the fucking house until you get a goddamn education. Look, if you got kids walking around and they get fucking treated poorly, and they get up from being handcuffed and they tell somebody they don't understand what happened, you got a fucking problem. Okay? That person does not need to be roaming free. That's a victim ready to be had. Educate these motherfuckers. That's some sad shit to read. You don't get it? I look at this motherfucking parent and go, I don't understand why we get treated differently just because of the color of our skin. I look at the parents like, did he just say that? They ain't telling you nothing at the house? Oh, they telling you everything cool, huh? Huh? How you like your wake-up call? Really? Really? You got them living like that, huh? So I don't understand why we get treated differently just because of the color of our skin. Get your ass home. That's sad. That pisses me off. We all should know. Black women aren't safe while dating. Does anyone care? 100,000 of them went missing in 2020. The answer is no. We have to look out for our women. Saw one of them, I think, was he a Proud Boy? Drunk Proud Boy in the middle of a club or outside a club punched one of our women in the face, man. Not a brother to be seen. Don't you go out. Don't go out, don't go out alone. Don't go out at least without, look, what are we doing? How is she put in a position where anybody was able to put their hands on our queen? Still grinning? How's everybody doing? Katrina's still kicking them out. Still kicking them out. Anytime, everything but Negroes. Unity for all but Negroes. Gathering together, coming together, thinking well about ourselves. That's for everybody but us. The minute we start talking, this is what we got to deal with. We got to deal with clowns who would rather come try to be disruptive here when they've got white supremacy gripping them by the fucking throat. They want to come here. Marjorie Taylor Greene in bed with these motherfuckers. It's obvious that they'd rather pay attention to me than the wolves at the door. They'd rather pay attention to me than the hollowing out of their pathetic ass fucked up country. They'd rather look at me instead of paying attention to the fact that all of them seem to appear to be like Donald Trump. I don't know. It just seems, weak, insecure, thin-skinned, coward motherfuckers. We're being led down the fucking trail by scared men. It's amazing. Uh-oh, get that off there. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. I'm over an hour, right? I feel good. I'm going to call it. But I can still go on. I'm trying to piss a few of them off. I see them. I don't care. Give me a break. Of course they're not going to like what we say. Of course they're not going to. Of course that. What the fuck do you expect? Let me tell you something. If I let everything come out of my mouth based on whether or not one of these motherfuckers likes it, man, they can fuck off. Please. Of course they're not going to. It's intentional. I don't want them to like what I'm saying. They need to hear it. All right. It's a good show. I feel good. A little energy. All right, folks. I'm going to call it Thursday, 7:38 hour. Good show. Thank you, Detrina, for kicking out the riffraff continuously and forever. Thank you. What are they? Are they mad? I know they're in their feelings. I keep seeing people just getting kicked out. I know they mad. Shit. You think you mad now? Wait till you go into slavery. I won't go there. I'll get next show. All right. Y'all keep your head on a swivel. Keep your eye on the ball and get that goddamn grin off your faces. I'm Doug Rice. Good morning.